Daniel Benjamin Mulligan. File number 92318X. Summary. This soul is a consistent source of irregular activity across several dimensions and universes. Variants are suspected of several crimes against nature, including unauthorized genetic cloning, tampering with space-time, and hoarding of dangerous anomalous artifacts. Variant XW001. Designation Alpha. Status deceased. On May 24th, 2021, a wide-scale dimensional anomaly was detected at the displayed coordinates. Subject was found in his home, dead of a stab wound through the heart. Signs of struggle were shown at the crime scene, though no murder weapon or perpetrator were found. The only object of note in the home was a small brown statue with the shape of a face that, when touched, disintegrated into a fine powder. Testing the material showed it to be clay native to the surrounding area. XW001 was the first of 53 variants of the same soul to meet this fate between this date and October 30th, 2022. Morticians later described an incident where the body suddenly convulsed on the table for several minutes. The cadaver's extremities, eyes, and exposed blood vessels appeared to darken throughout. Those present experienced hallucinations and lingering feelings of nausea for several days following this event. The cadaver was deemed unfit for standard burial and is currently being held in cryostasis within the IDSA's private sector. Variant XB001. Designation Beta. Status missing. All attempts to study or apprehend the subject have been unsuccessful. From August 2nd, 2020 to December 24th, 2022, all surveillance of this variant and all areas nearby rendered corrupted data. Otherworldly forces are suspected to be at play. The only available footage of XB001 from this period is an archived internet video from April of 2021, though even this appears to be in some way corrupted. The subject displays significant emotional distress, described by those privy to this footage as a comical display from a young man who hasn't slept in weeks. XB001 is shown to have an object identical to the one reportedly found in the home of XW001. Agents are looking into this as a possible through line to explain the anomalous behavior shared among these and other variants. A file is to be written on this artifact once more information has been gathered. Variant XW267. Designation Gamma. Status wanted. This variant appears to be the source of most, if not all, anomalies associated with the soul in question. Subject has been on the agency's radar since age 16, beginning with minor spatial disturbances. XW267 gained the ability to shift between fractal rifts from an unknown source, and used this ability to sow chaos across his own reality. The variant was reclassified from dormant to dangerous when these disturbances began coinciding with the sudden and unexplained deaths of career politicians, derailing canon events and offsetting natural balance. No attempt to capture the subject for questioning has been successful. August 2nd, 2020 saw a large-scale disturbance in the last known location within the subject's home universe. This event triggered the equivalent of a nuclear blast that leveled everything within a 5-mile radius. There were no survivors. Surrounding area is now under strict IDSA watch. Any sightings of variant XW267 are to be reported immediately. Failure to do so is considered obstruction of justice and will be dealt with accordingly. Variant XB267. Designation Delta. Status dormant. XB267 does not appear to have any knowledge of the multiverse outside of visions reportedly seen during sleep. Despite this, the strongest anomalous readings are consistently present in this universe. This variant appears to live an otherwise typical life, with very few disturbances detected. Subject is suspected of unauthorized genetic cloning, though the only evidence of this has been found in comedy-centric internet videos, which may potentially be edited. Should further evidence be gathered suggesting this technology has been harnessed by an ordinary civilian, the organization will need to prepare for disaster. However, until hard evidence is found, the subject remains dormant and is considered non-threatening. Engaging with dormant variants is considered a waste of IDSA resources. Agent Designation Ada Dragonfly. 616. Your primary objective as the IDSA operative assigned to this case is to track down variants XW267 and XB001 and bring both to your superiors for questioning. You will be provided with standard field gear. All anomalous behavior is to be documented and reported back to your superiors. End broadcast.